What's the most ridiculously overblown reaction to a joke? It all started at my friend Jenna's birthday brunch. A casual, cozy little gathering with just 8 of us. Mimosas, flaky pastries, and enough beige cardigans to start a cult. Now, Jenna's friend Brittany was there. We don't know Brittany. She got invited because she's in Jenna's yoga group and, allegedly, has great vibes. She showed up in a linen jumpsuit, a tote bag that said, "Don't yuck my yum," and immediately asked if any of the croissants had ego in them. We thought she meant eggs. We were incorrect. Anyway, I'm sitting across from Brittany, trying to enjoy my life, when she bites into a scone and moans, like she just made eye contact with a higher dimension. She goes, "Oh my god, this scone is literally life-changing." I sip my mimosa and say, "Damn, imagine getting out-evolved by a scone." It was a joke, a light one, not even my final form. You'd think I just insulted her ancestral lineage. She drops the scone, gasps, clutches her crystals, like they're going to shield her from my negativity, and goes, "Wow, that was incredibly violent." Violent? Ma'am, I said the pastry was winning. You're the one treating brunch like a spiritual battleground. She stands up mid-brunch and says to the whole table, "I don't feel safe in this energy." Then looks directly at me and says, "Your sarcasm is masking deep-rooted masculine wounding. It's weaponized cynicism." Weaponized cynicism over a scone. The table goes dead silent, like we're about to start a group intervention or a sacrifice. I literally apologize to the scone. It didn't ask for this. Jenna tries to smooth it over by offering Brittany another mimosa. Brittany says, "Alcohol is a tool of the patriarchy," and walks out barefoot, on concrete, holding the uneaten half of the scone, like it's a holy artifact. We sat there in silence for a full 90 seconds, just staring at each other, like we'd survived a brunch exorcism. Later, Jenna texted her to apologize again, and Brittany replied with, "I'm not angry, just disappointed that the divine feminine was disrespected in such a hostile environment." Bro, the divine feminine didn't get disrespected. You just can't take a joke about pastry. Anyway, I thought that would be the end of it. But no. Turns out Brittany left us all a healing note. Jenna texts the group chat the next day. "Guys, Brittany dropped off handwritten letters at my building, like she's some kind of mystical Avon rep doing spiritual door drops." I get mine. It's sealed with a wax stamp shaped like the moon. Inside, a pressed lavender sprig, a QR code to her breathwork playlist, and a 3-page essay called "Reclaiming Brunch as a Sacred Ceremony of the Womb." Ma'am, it's eggs and gossip. Nobody's ovulating enlightenment over here. She writes that my energy disrupted her solar plexus chakra, and that until I liberate my inner child, I'll continue to project pain onto innocent pastries. What in the gluten-free gaslighting is this? She also included a flyer for a healing sound bath she's hosting, in her backyard. Suggested donation, $77.77. Because, quote, "angel numbers vibrate higher than capitalism." Bro, you just made brunch feel like a legal proceeding. Anyway, I didn't respond, because I'm not spiritually mature enough to pay $77 to get roasted by a xylophone in a patch of grass. But I did buy a scone the next day. Sat in my car, ate it in peace. No drama, no chakras, just me, carbs, and the quiet knowledge that not everything needs to be alchemized into a moon ritual. Sometimes, a scone is just a scone, and sometimes the divine feminine just needs a nap.